Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. I just wanted to let you know the content of tonight's stream on, looks like October the 18th, 2016. So tonight we're going to be revisiting the mod that I created in 1.17 called SMRTR, which if you are unfamiliar with this mod, it is actually a play on an old, the name comes from an old custom nation that Shen and I had in one of our TAC team campaigns where he named one of our colonial nations, or no, it wasn't a colonial nation, it was actually a client state, AI SMRT, right? Because our AI was being stupid at the time. So anyway, I ended up using that name for this mod pack called SMRTR. And the whole concept of this mod pack, or mod itself, was to make the AI play better within the constraints of vanilla, right? We weren't actually changing anything specific about the way that the game worked. It was supposed to be a vanilla-based mod, and just make the AI better at building buildings, maybe have a slightly better army composition, that kind of thing. I stopped updating the mod in 1.17 because at the time I had heard that they were going to be changing the way that forts were going to work, and they did make a big change in 1.18. So we put that on the back burner until now. It's now version 1.183, and forts have been changed, so it's time to update that mod pack, or that mod. We're going to sit down tonight, we're going to make the SMRTR smart again. They're going to build forts in the right place. We'll make sure that every single building still makes sense, see if any modifiers have changed. So the very first thing is going to be to update the mod to 1.18, and then secondarily, we're going to do two things. Either spend most of the stream time tonight testing it and just kind of seeing how the AI plays, or secondarily, and really preferably for me, I want to start messing about with some of the fort cost mechanics and see if it's at all possible, if there's any way I can make forts work the way that I'd really like. Just to paint a brief picture of what that would look like, I would prefer if we could set it up so that mothballed forts have a small garrison, 25% of the normal garrison size. I would prefer to disable the AI's free forts modifier completely. I would also like to consider reducing base fort maintenance a bit in general so that forts can be not so prohibitive, because I honestly think that if the solution was to give the AI free forts, the issue is not that the forts can't be afforded. The issue was that forts can't be afforded by anybody. If the AI can't be made to pay for it, then the player can't really afford to pay for it either. So I feel like they're probably just a little bit overpriced. And it's even more noticeable, I think, in the later stages of the game. In the first, I really feel like they've balanced it as well as they could for the first level of forts, but then once you get to level 2 and 3, they just start to get so crazy expensive. And, yeah. I mean, whether it comes down to removing the army tradition gain from forts, or making them more costly up front, or cheaper up front, I don't know. We're going to take a look at every option we can to try to find a way to make forts better. So that part is going to be not vanilla-esque. So I'll probably end up doing a branch in the mod itself, where there will just be the SMRTR, and then there will be something like a SMRTR plus content pack or something like that. But come check it out. It's going to be tonight. It's going to be at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which is in about 12 hours, roughly, maybe 11 and a half from this video. So I'll look forward to seeing you then. Thanks for coming. I'll see you in a bit.